my channel. So today I have created this wedding guest makeup, which is really soft and glowy and easy to do. It's literally a couple of eyeshadows. So if you'd like to see how I got this makeup look, then please keep on watching. It's so good to be back. I've missed filming so bad. So today we're going to do a wedding guest makeup look. I'm obviously going to a wedding and I thought why not show you guys how I'm doing my makeup. I'm wearing like a navy blue dress. I'll pop a picture on screen if I have one so you guys can see what my outfit's going to look like. So we're just going to do something soft, something subtle and just really pretty, just very wedding vibes. So I've already gone in and primed my face with this Vichy Mineral 89 booster. I've been absolutely loving this at the minute. You can get it on, look fantastic, so I've been loving this. And then of course I've been going in with my Ole Henriksen Vitamin C Rush Brightening Gel Cream. This has been my like go-to moisturizer for the last, wow, like maybe 7-8 months or so, and I've also prepped with the eye cream that goes with this as well. So we're just going to go straight into primer. First up, I'm going to take Benefit's Professional. This one is the hydrating one, and I'm just going to pop this where I need it in the T-zone. This is just going to give me that extra bit of hydration, and it is also going to just blur out my pores. Just in my forehead area too. Onto foundation, I'm going to go in with the Born This Way foundation by Too Faced. And I'm going to use this Peaches and Cream brush. It's the PC19 brush. If you guys haven't tried their brushes already, then I really recommend you guys trying them out. They're honestly amazing and they're also really affordable too. They usually do a deal for like maybe 3 for $15 or something like that, and you can completely mix and match them. So even when you think you've blended all your foundation in, I just like to take an extra minute or two just to really push it into your skin, especially when you have some sort of event or somewhere that you need your makeup to last all day long. Really just make sure that all the excess has been pushed in, and it semi-sets the foundation too by pushing it into your skin. So just take an extra minute or so to really work on this. Onto concealer now, I'm going to go in with the Born This Way concealer. So this is the concealer to match the foundation. So as you can see, I've been pretty generous with this. That's because the foundation is a medium coverage, so I like to build that extra bit of coverage with my concealer, which is what I'm doing right now. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let that concealer set for a second on its own before I start blending it out. So I'm going to take my NARS Soft Matte Concealer. I love this one as well, and I use this pretty much every day. But today I'm going to use this to carve out my brows and also prep my lid. So you may or may not have noticed, but I have had my eyebrows microbladed. We're on day 5, I think now. So we're at that point where they're getting a little bit itchy and they are starting to scab. But you can't pop anything on them for the meantime, and also we need to avoid getting them wet. So I am just going around them with my makeup for the moment, and I won't be doing these today, unfortunately. So I'm now going to go in with the Peaches and Cream PC04 brush. And I'm going to start pushing the concealer in. I always start with the forehead and the chin, and then I'll work on my under eye. And for this first layer of concealer, I really like to buff it in with such a big brush like this one, just to kind of really blend it in with the foundation. And like I say, just to kind of give us that extra bit of coverage. And then what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go and brighten my under eye using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. Obviously everybody knows about this concealer already, it's the one that everybody loves. So I'm just going to take this right in the inner corner. This concealer is super full coverage if you haven't tried it, so you only need a little amount. But I'm just going to keep this in the centre just to highlight, and then just to give a little bit of lift to my eyes. I'm going to do the same thing again and just give that a minute to set in a little bit. I will say that the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer always dries in a lot quicker than most other concealers. So next I'm going to go in with the Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate bronzer and highlighter. I'm just going to use the bronzer for today. This is such a great product. It is very expensive, but it is really good and I love it, and I have it in my kit for my clients. So I've just swirled my brush in it and I'm just going to lightly press it into the hollows of my cheekbones, on my temple, and round into my forehead. And although I look a bit crazy right now, you can obviously see the definition that has already given to us. And then I'm just going to use this to contour my nose. So now to blend in my concealer, I'm going to be using this kind of flat shader brush. I don't really know where this is from. I've had it for a while now, and the name's rubbed off, but any kind of like flat brush. For blusher, I'm going to go in with one of my favourite liquid blushes. This is the NARS liquid blusher in the shade Torrid. My favourite kind of brush is the one we used for foundation to apply liquid blusher. I like to apply a little squirt onto the brush itself and then just kind of work it into the back of your hand first and then apply it. And you can see that then gives you that really nice subtle colour. Then I'm going to go in with Hoola bronzer in the original shade to contour, and I'm just going to go over very gently where we applied the shade and Illuminate earlier. To bronze up my face, I'm going to be using the MAC Give Me Sun bronzer. This is my all-time go-to favourite that I use every single day. To set everything in place, I'm going to go in with the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Matte Powder Foundation. I'm going to use this today when usually I use a translucent setting powder, but I just feel like going in with a pressed powder for a change. So I'm just going to carve out my bronzer a little tiny bit. And I'm basically going to set the perimeter of my face. Then to set my under eyes, I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Brush Flawless Foundation Powder. I love this as well. And I'm going to take this on a really big, chunky, fluffy brush to dust underneath my eyes. The reason I'm using this powder for underneath my eyes is it's so much lighter and softer. For this eye look, I'm going to go in with the Anastasia and Carly Bybel palette. I've been obsessed with this recently. I've honestly not put it down. I'm going to go in with the shade Chai, and I'm just going to circle this on the very outer corner of my eye. And I'm just kind of doing a rough sketch for now. I'm not going to focus too much on where I'm placing it, as long as it's on the outer corner and it stays really soft and blended. I'm then going to go in with a second layer of the same colour just to deepen up the crease. And then with the excess of my brush, I'm going to go up and pull the eyeshadow out to give me that little bit more of a lifted look. I'm going to go in with the shade, I think it's pronounced Bolly. I'm going to apply this across my lid. And then I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighter. This is in the shade Snowflake, and I'm going to apply this exactly where we've just applied that last shade, just to give it a little bit more of a something something. And then gonna pop off camera and do my eyeliner with the Easy Glide Better Than Sex waterproof eyeliner. This is by Too Faced and I love it, so I will be back in just a second. Okay, so I'm back. I know wing liner isn't everybody's cup of tea, but if you want to learn how to do it, I do have a video over on my channel already, so I will leave that in the description box below if you want to learn how I do it. However, if you don't want to do it and you want to skip this step, then I would recommend just maybe popping a little bit of a liner, whether it be with a pencil or a liquid, just over your lash line to give you a little bit more drama. So I'm now just going to go in with that first shade and give my bottom lashes a little bit of drama. Then I'm going to use a little bit of the Too Faced Damn Girl mascara on my bottom lashes. For highlighter, I'm going to use Benefit's Cookie Highlighter. If you haven't tried this, then you guys need to. It's blinding. For lips, I'm going to go in with Peaches and Cream's Hotline Lip Liner. Then I'm going to go in with a liquid blusher that I'm actually going to use as a little bit of a lipstick. I'm just going to tap a little bit on my finger. And then I'm going to apply the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb. This is amazing. This is in Sweet Mouth. And then there you have it. This is the finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed seeing how I got this makeup and enjoyed following along with me if you tried it out. Don't forget to follow me over on Instagram, as well as liking this video if you enjoyed it and subscribing if you want to see more. Apart from that, I will see you guys on my next video. Bye guys!